All right, you guys. So based on the markings, name each shape listed, then place each shape in the appropriate places in the Venn diagram below. So how about I just draw some lines through there? So the markings, why don't we take this time to review? This marking means those two sides are equal. And then since this side has the same marking, they are all equal. So all of those sides are equal. So has at least one line of symmetry. So it's an equilateral triangle, and it does have a line of symmetry because if I drew a line straight down and folded it on that line, it would fold on itself, right? Now, has rotational symmetry less than 360 degrees? So let's take a look at this. I drew some triangles here, and actually, I wonder if these should be bigger to make it an equilateral triangle. So it is close to an equilateral triangle. I'm not sure it's 100%, but let's turn it 90 degrees. And it does not have rotational symmetry. Nope. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. Keep turning, keep turning. No. Nope. So only 360 degrees. So we are going to put that one only into this circle. Okay. But what about this rectangle? This rectangle does have two lines of symmetry. You could fold it in the middle hamburger style. You could fold it hot dog style. Okay. And I know for a fact that a rectangle has rotational symmetry at 180. Let's try this. Let's see. Insert, shape, rectangle, draw it. We'll rotate it 90 degrees. Oh, keep going. Okay, 180 degrees, it's the same thing. So that's less than 160 or 360. So we are going to put this in the middle because it has both, right? It has both. The kite, and I know this is a kite and not just a plane quadrilateral because these two lengths are the same and these two lengths are the same. The kite has a line of symmetry, and I'm trying to picture it without drawing it. I do not think that it has rotational symmetry. On the test, you guys can just use a piece of tracing paper if you would like to. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the hexagon has a line of symmetry for sure, at least two. And it does have rotational symmetry of less than 360 degrees. So it's going to go in the middle. And then this parallelogram does not have a line of symmetry. Does it have a line of symmetry? If I fold it there, will it match up? It won't if you do a diagonal. I'm just trying to picture if I cut it out. It might have a line. It does look like if I fold it down the fat side, it does have a line of symmetry, right? The question is, does it have rotational symmetry of less than 360 degrees? Let's see if we can play with that. Where is our shape? Do we have a, yeah, here we go, parallelogram. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do two, put them on top of one another so that we can really see if it does. So I'm gonna start turning it. Oh, and it does. So this one goes in. And you know what, you guys, I'm gonna say it goes in the middle. I was gonna say something else, but I will talk to you guys about that the next time I see you, because we could make the case that it doesn't have a line of symmetry, but I don't want to confuse you right now. So, and remember, I'm grading your test, so I know what you've looked at. The question on the test, let me tell you this, the question on the test is more like what we did in class, where we built a Venn diagram and then you had to try to figure out what somebody else's Venn diagram was about, okay? So it'll already be built for you. You just have to figure out what the categories are. The way it words it is labeled as circles, and what it means is this. What categories does it put on the circles? Okay. Can we finish this? Let's see, what's next? Oh, good. Whoops. All right, so this one on the test, I think it just wants you to solve for x, okay? This one I think wants you to solve for y, which would be supplementary to this angle here. So let's start with this one. These two angles are obviously supplementary because they're along a straight line, so they're going to add up to be 180. So if they add up to be 180, the equation is, I take one angle, I add the second angle, they must be equal to 180. Combine your like terms. Plus 20, I have a negative 10, a positive 30. Subtract 20 from both sides. Don't forget to be writing this down in your notebooks. Let's see if you can finish faster than I can. 160. Divide both sides by 5. X equals 32. I'm doing this mental math, so if you find an error, please let me know. I will give you a prize if I've made an error and you find it. Okay, so that is solving for x. If the question asks you to find the angle, right? Let's say it wants this angle, then I would just say 3 times 32 minus 10, which would be 96 minus 10. Again, mental math for me, 86. Okay, so that would be the angle. The x would be 32. All right, over here, these are what type of angles? I hope you're thinking to yourself vertical angles, which means they are congruent, which means 4x plus 15 is equal to 6x minus 25. So let's get our x's on the same side. I'm going to subtract 4 x's from both sides. X minus 25. And then I'm going to add 25 to both sides. So 2x equals 25, 35, 40. So divide both sides by 2, x must be 20. Okay. And then y, if x is 20, so here's the thing about solving for y, you guys. Y is this whole angle here that's supplementary to this other angle. So I really have to figure out this angle. Instead of 4 times x, I'm doing 4 times 20 plus 15, which will give me, let's see, 4 times 20 is 80, 95. So that's one of those vertical angles. Y is the angle supplementary to that. So y is equal to 180 minus 95. So y is equal to, what's 180 minus 5? 95, you guys. Minus 90, 85. I really think that I want to say 85. Again, if that's wrong, call me on it. I'll give you a prize. So x is 20, y is 85. Okay? And over here, this one's just a little bit trickier. Remember, if we have parallel lines here and a transversal, that means that these are same side exterior, which means that they are supplementary. So supplementary means 2x plus 12 plus 38 equals 180. 2x, 38, 48, 50 plus 50 equals 180. 2x, let's see if you can figure out what I did here, equals 130. And then x equals 65. Check my math. X equals 65, which means that other angle is 2 times 65, which is 130. 130 plus 12 is 42. So the question is, if I wanted to check myself before I wrecked myself, is 142 plus 38 180? Let's check. It is. Yay. We justified ourselves using mathematics. Good job. Oops. Let's see. Where's the next question here? Ooh, triangles. I might have, you know what? I'm going to start a new video because, well, I'm going to do one because I have 4 minutes left. So all of the angles in a triangle have to add up to be 180. So 7x minus 6 plus 3x minus 9 plus 5 must be 180. Combine our like terms, 7, 8, 9, 10 x's. And let's see, negative 9 and negative 6 is negative 15 plus 5 plus 10. Oops, minus 10, sorry. Thought you were going to get me, didn't you? Minus 10 equals 180. I just combined like terms, add 10 to both sides. And x equals 19. Okay. And you can put that back in and double check that all of that works by using a calculator. On this side, I only have 2 of the angles, but I have this exterior angle here, and I know it must add up with this one on the inside to be 180. So 130 plus 50 is 180. Now, 50 plus 40 plus x equals 180. 50 and 40 is 90. Well, if that's already 90, I know x has to be 90 because it's half of that, right? So subtract 90 from both sides, we get x equals 90. All right, you guys, I am going to stop here and do those exponential relationships, I guess, as their own little baby video. Well, I still have 3 minutes. Maybe I can get through them right now. Let's see. Whoops. No, I'm going to do them on their own.